How's practice today, Coach?
We call it Cut Block Wednesday. I'll just leave it at that. Anytime that you have an emphasis on something, hopefully you can get better at it. We think we got better at it.
How are guys responding to that? It's obviously something that, as you mentioned, they're not exactly used to having happen to them.
We're using a lot of different things in the meeting rooms, in the building. Walk around, I might kick somebody in the knee, maybe anything, just to let them know they better protect themselves. We're using things in the lockers and just great video, but it's gonna be a vicious game. But what I told our offense is that our defense is gonna be getting cut all game. How well will we cut on the perimeter? How well will we go get them? And that's the challenge. As much as they cutting us, I want to see if our offense will go cut block them.
Coach Mo called it Cut Block Wednesday today. How physical? Guys seem to be in a pretty good mood, but how physical was this practice?
Well, it's got to be. That's the nature of who we're playing, and you have to be able to match that physicality in order to be able to compete and have an opportunity to win. So that has to happen, and so that's what we try to do. The entire group has to be disciplined because it all works together. They use the misdirection. They use that quite a bit in their play-action pass game. They don't throw the ball a lot, but they try to throw it at the right time in order to keep you honest. And so that is a big challenge as far as being able to do that, keep your eyes on your key, and that goes back to that consistency.
You gotta change your coverages a little bit.
So how much
you just gotta. Your safeties have to understand that they have to cover, but they also have to tackle. Mm-hmm. And Navy does a great job of art cut blocking. The number 2 receiver art, and you can work on it, but we only see it once a year because most people are going to run straight at you and stalk block you up high, or they may some teams will cut you low, but coming right at you and you prepare them for that. But when you're back 8-9 yards deep in that number 2 slot, he arcs, you got to run to him because that other guy's the pitch man. Well, you got to take on that blocker, and they do a great job.
The triple option's been well documented, but what do their wide receivers do? I feel like they're going to take a few dunks down the field. Have you guys prepared for that?
Yeah, we worked on that today before practice and during practice. Their outside receivers, number 4 is 6'4", 220. Number 88, 6'4", 215. So they have 6 outside receivers, and the shortest one's 6'2". Now their inside guys are slots. They're all, somewhere between 5'10" and 5'8". The 5'10" guys weigh about 200 pounds. The 5'8" guys about, 180, but they can run. And they are great arc blockers, like I just explained. Now, they'll bring those 220-pound wide receivers in, and now they're going to go block our linebackers, or they'll turn out on our corner. Well, it's hard for a 180-pound corner to defeat a 220-pound guy that's 6'4". So, I knew that number 4 was big because they won against him last year. But when I looked at all the 6 guys that play wide receiver outside, 6'4", 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", 6'2". And then the slots are smaller guys.
Never had a senior day, so I don't know how it's going to go. Mm-hmm. But just trying to embrace each day. Not really looking forward to it, I would say. Not trying to rush it. Just every time I get with these guys, every time I get, all the time I get on this campus, I'm just trying to embrace it before my time is up.
All right. I know it's not the season you guys wanted to go out. Where do you pull the energy from these last 2 games?
All those guys in that locker room love to play football. We're a brotherhood. We love each other. So, even with the season we're having, there's still energy. There's still love. There's still want to. The guys come out here and practice. Like, if you come out here and see us, it's the same energy as, if we're winning or if we're losing. So, that's just how great the guys are on this team. It's not that hard to get them, motivated to come out here and work hard or come out here and prepare to win a game. So, it's easy on my side.
Right. What's different preparing for this triple option this week? I know it's an offense you guys don't see very much, but what's different? How do you prepare differently for it?
You have to be more disciplined, a lot more disciplined. You have to train your eyes a lot more than usual. As a safety or as DBs, we have to fit in the run a lot more. And when it's time for the pass, we have to make sure that they don't, get explosive plays on the pass, because all their passes can be explosive, if you don't fit it right. It's really, it's like playing in a whole nother league, really.
Mm-hmm.
So just a lot of film, like I said, being disciplined and just putting repetition in. as many reps as you can get, the better off you are.
And finally, Zay is coming close to breaking Justin Hardy's record. You know, you're a defensive guy. You go up against him in practice, him being on offense. You know, what does that record mean to you, maybe? Has he made you a better player? And talk about his leadership a little bit.
Since Zay first got here, you know, he made an impact. I remember when him and DaVon came here from the day they got here, you know, that's all you heard about. You know, these freshmen coming in working hard, and he hasn't stopped. You know, and as you can see, he's a hard worker. You know, he's a tough guy, great character. You know, great guy. He's funny. He loves everybody on the team. He treats everybody the same. Equality is big with him. Family is big with him. He's a great leader, vocally and by example. You know, he's always in the right place. He's always doing the right thing. He loves detail. So just the teammate that you wish for, really. And as far as him being a receiver and me guarding him, he's made me a better player. Every day I go up against him, you know, every rep. And I'm happy for him, you know, to see Justin do it and then turn around and see him do it. You know, I'm really getting the show, you know. So very happy for him, you know, and I wish the best for him, and I know he's going to go get it. So I'll be there waiting on him.